Hello, everybody. My name is Chris. Welcome back to more Kingdom Come Deliverance. And we're having a hell of a time here in Uzhitz, right? Because last time we ended up here because we spoke with Ginger, and the whole thing with the massacre down in Neuhof was that he ran off. He ran off because he recognized one of the bandits. It was a man with a limp from Uzhitz, and he ran off and hid because he figured, and rightfully so, that him recognizing this man would be a liability, and therefore they would come after him, which they did. And we stopped. We talked to Ginger, convinced the village to let him back in. Great. So he's allowed back in Neuhof. And we made our way to Uzhitz. Right after talking with not just Bernard, but also Sir Radzig, and he told us, he's like, all right, go for it. Go. Let me know what you find. And so we made our way to Uzhitz. And upon arriving, we learned that the man with the limp is this guy called Lubosh. Unfortunately, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead as shit. He is not only killed, but he was killed in his home. Almost in like a, not in a ritualistic way, but he was like pinned on the wall, right? His intestines were, he was disemboweled. That's the word. And it's not good. It wasn't good. So unfortunately, our one fucking lead is dead, and that doesn't help. So the next thing we had to do was go talk to the priest here, right? Because Lubosh had apparently given confession and talked about a lot of what, he was planning on doing or thinking about doing. But of course, the father wouldn't tell us because confession is sacred. Right? So we had to find a way to get that information out. So we had a time. We had a fun as hell time here at the tavern, drinking and just drinking, chatting, yapping. Ended up in the bell tower with a couple of ladies. Then ended up in the barn with those same ladies. And then woke up the next day, hung over his shit, had to give a sermon for the priest because he was too fucked up. We did it. And it was it if anything was gonna sell me on this game, if this game hadn't sold me yet, that alone would have done it. Easily. No contest. They were like, all right, I see what you're working with. This is fantastic. So now, and I think we could actually read the rest of the quest that we got. Right? Our time with Father Godwin. So let's see, yeah, so I was supposed to go and meet the priest at the tavern in the evening, which I did because I was very curious what he would have to say. I vaguely recall, for a while, everything was merry, then someone came along and spoiled the fun. Maybe the bailiff? Anyway, I do recollect that Father Godwin wasn't happy about it, and the next thing I knew, there was a brawl. That shit was fucking funny. I can't, like, the entire thing, if you tried to explain this to somebody, it would just be wild, right? Like, how to explain what exactly did we do? And I think it's so fucking cool. I think it's so good. So yeah, so we had to get some information out of a priest because the victim, who was also part of the criminal, one of the criminals that we were looking for, gave confession to him, but confession is sacred, so he can't break that rule. So we have to try to work Father Godwin to try to get him to give us the information. So we go to the tavern, we drink, we have a nice time, right? We get a little too tipsy, right? He's talking about things, and we're kind of egging him on, but we're going back and forth, and it's wonderful. But then we get a little bit too tipsy. The bailiff comes down to turn down the tavern. Father Godwin's like, no. And then we fist fight the bailiff and his men only to then basically end up in some rather sinful situations, only for the next morning to then have to give a sermon for the priest because Father Godwin's too fucked up to do it, so we have to go, someone who's never actually done any of this stuff, and so we have to go and talk about that and make a whole sermon and make it good. And then after that, Father Godwin gives us a little bit of information. And I think that's such a wild ride. Right? Plus I think it's hilarious that the bailiff is there for the sermon, and he's not even mad. He's not even mad. He's just he's going, and he sees Father Godwin. He's like, damn, I didn't think he'd actually make it. Like he's not even really upset. And maybe that's because this happens a lot, or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe he's just chill. Maybe he can't really fight a sober priest. I don't know. Can't be upset about it. I just think it's a beautiful thing. Right? I seem to remember a bell, tits. And considering I spent the night with a holy man, a lot of blasphemy and sin. I'm sorry, real quick. The quest log, all of this, it's just such a cool way to do it. I love this. I have but a dim recollection of what went on in the tavern, and I think I'd rather forget even that. Come morning, the priest woke up in a very ungodly state. It dawned on him he was supposed to say mass and really wasn't up to the job. Father Godwin, who could hardly walk after his escapades of the previous night, came up with the insane idea that I should preach from the pulpit for him. He says if I give a sermon about the teachings of the famed preacher, Master Jan Hus, he'll tell me what he knows about Lubosh. My sermon went down surprisingly well. It fucking did. And Father Godwin was so grateful. He did tell me what Lubosh had confessed to him. It wasn't much, but at least I know the nicknames of his cronies. He mentioned some Riki from Ledechko, Timmy, and Pius. And so now, we're tracking down Riki, one of the members of the Neuhoff gang. Red fellow goes by the moniker of Riki. Should be somewhere in the vicinity of Ledechko. Fortunately, that's about all I could find out so far. I expect it shouldn't be too hard to, well, catch scent of this Riki, though I don't expect it to be a pleasant encounter. I don't, but I sure should expect it to be interesting. That's for true. Right, so let's see. So real quick. So we're up here in Uzhitz. We also have to go over here, right? Talk to Gertrude, because apparently Gertrude's stirring up some shit that Father Godwin is not too fond of. So we're gonna go over here, and then we gotta go all the way down here to track down Riki. But then also I want to go back to Neuhoff to report to Bernard and Radzig. If we can. I'm assuming we might be able to. I don't see a reason why we maybe wouldn't be. We haven't really gained any information, so it's more like letting him know about the steps we're taking.
As you wish.
And I mostly consider that because that's what Bernard wanted in the first place. Bernard wanted us to report before we went out and looked for Ginger. And then I did not do that. And he got real mad. He got real angry. And to be fair, I kind of had it coming. Right? Because like, all I had to be like, hey, look, I found this information. I'm going to go look into this. And he would have been like, all right, go for it. Right? It would have been 2 seconds. And I didn't do it. And so now, I've learned my lesson. And I'm going to report. I'm going to report this. Now, whatever we actually learn, whenever we learn it, imagine, be quite helpful. think we're just gonna pop over this way because it is here, and well, according to Father Godwin, what she's doing is rather dangerous, actually, in the long run. Right, the way she's kind of advising the other Uzhitz women on thing. Yeah, it probably would have been better to take that road. We went rogue a little bit. Oh. Come on, Pebbles.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Oh god, out the bushes. Off-road horse. Pribyslavitz Forest. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright. So I mean we're feeling good. We're all charged up. We're riding high off of all that. And honestly, Father Godwin is pretty fucking chill. You know, like I completely respect him for, because like realistically, his stance, keeping the secret and the sacred nature of confession, as much as it's frustrating. If he didn't, it would. I mean, the church has a lot of power in this time. Like, the church is practically the highest power in the land, aside from, you know, God. And so, you know, those rules are pretty big deal, right? Rules implies that they can be broken. And I mean, like, by technically, yes, you can break them, but it's like these are. The words I'm trying to use. It's very serious, right? So like, oops, sorry. Oh man, you know, forgot. It's like it's no nonsense. Well, that's cool. So wait, is that's for herbalism, right? Right, collect more herbs with a single action. We scooped up like a bunch of those all at once. Very cool. Okay, and we got a drinking point. Right, beer gets 50% weaker, but you can drink more. Wine is twice as strong. Make you drunk faster. And then there's drinking habit, right? Under the influence of alcohol, your hands will shake 25% less. Your bow skill is higher by +2. And when sober, your hand will shake 25% more. You know, I'm gonna go beer bibber. Because I like to I like to think that he's had drinks like he's had beer, but wine will fucking trip him up. Wine will get him. Wine will get him. That's right, Henry. All right, so I think. Can we look a little bit nicer? right? Because I think we do that. We do these. Well, I mean, I guess we don't really need any of this stuff. Like, we're not gonna fight. Right? If I was trying to, I was trying to see how much we can up our charisma. But I think I would just be casual, right? Let's not make a whole thing out of this. Hello, herb woman,
Good afternoon.
and a good afternoon it is. Training, cool. I've come from the priest.
I've come from the priest. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Is that so? Speak up, you old hag, or I'll wring your neck. I mean you well. Don't you know that witches get burned alive? Are you being a fool? Even if you're not a witch and teach witchcraft, it's like the reputation is not good. Hmm. It's nothing but idle chatter. What, I mean you well. Did you know that witches get burned alive?
Don't you know that witches get burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done a very foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
Oh boy. Is this... What could... The three of them wanted this ointment. What ointment? So why did you let them have the ointment at all? Why'd you change your mind? What do they want the ointment for? What they want the ointment for?
What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
Understandable. However, at this time, in this time period, I could imagine that's not great. Oh, for what ointment?
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see. A place of wonder and terror.
In
The
PCP.
flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up. I don't know if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power. But it could poison any person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Good Lord. What have you done? I mean, I mean, I feel like even if you told them, right, just like, in moderation, be careful, this could kill you, you know, they probably wouldn't listen anyway. But, yeah, it's not, not great. Can I get the recipe? All right.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
Okay, so when you used to commune with the dead, you'd be like, this could this could send you there too. Incredible.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world. I don't.
So all this...
The ointment.
I want to know something else.
It was still white, so I wanted to do it again. So why'd you let them have that ointment at all?
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea or the clink of their coin?
Money. That's an interesting one. It wasn't out of just kindness. It's like, oh shit, well, there's a lot of money. How can I not do this? But I don't, like, them going to look for it, I don't exactly blame them. Especially in that position. Like, good lord, those are horrible circumstances. My god. Can't blame them for wanting to, do that. I think this is the off chance you're gonna...
And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
Interesting to ask me that question when I realized when we said don't you know they burn witches alive? I didn't realize it was gonna be like a threat to get her to talk to us. I thought it was gonna be more like don't you know that they burn witches alive? So like, can we try to clear this up? Wow. To be like, they don't know what they're doing. It's like, so you gave them the ointment. You didn't give them any sort of guidance or instruction or just any sort of like, oh, be careful. Don't do, like, nothing. You were just like, there you go. And then later in the day, you're like, what if they kill themselves? What if they die? My conscience can't have that weight.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Oh boy.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. Good luck, then.
Yeah, because, like, let's be real. We don't need 3 grieving people to die because you were a bit negligent, right? It's not their fault. And even if just one of them dies, right? The other 2 would have to live, or like 2 of them die, right? Jeez. Hey, they're all the way back in Uzhitz. Alright. Wow. And now we know how to make that same thing, so if we ever want to get real crazy one night, we can make our own poison. For ourselves. So good. cool. Oh, I know I missed the turn. Turn around. There we go. There we go. Speed. Speed before these women end up poisoning themselves. Well, I mean, they probably already are going. They are poisoning themselves. It's just about how much is it going to take to kill them? Or permanent effects. Okay, luckily it wasn't too far, though. Now, with the rain, too. Okay, excuse me, bailiff. Pardon me. Bit of an emergency. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Okay, let's go up there first, because it's the... Go up this way, and then go around.
Yeah.
Back down. One by one.
Jesus!
No, but close. Hello, Henry. Heard about a magical ointment.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
Really? I'd like to know where from. And what concern is it of yours, anyway?
Jeez. Okay, she hasn't taken it yet. Priest is worried. Sent by the herb woman. I feel like that's more convincing because they got it from her.
The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude? What does she want? More money?
Damn. Would you like to know what you're up to? That ointment is quite dangerous.
It's not about the money. She's concerned about your health. That ointment can be dangerous, and she wants me to make sure you don't do anything foolish.
She said that. But I can't believe it's all that serious. If she's really worried, tell her to come with us to the crossroads at night. But not a word to anyone else.
Hey, she says it's dangerous. I don't think it is. It's like, okay. Sure, I mean, you know, you're not the one that made it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I do like how the response is essentially... Geez, Pebbles, you're wildin' today. Yeah, her response is like, hey, it's dangerous. And she's like, look, I don't know. I don't know about all that, but what I do know is that you could tell her to come meet us for the ritual. Okay. Get off here. Are you in here? You're not in here. You're somewhere. Hello.
Hey!
Oh, Barrett, come here.
I heard something about a magic ointment that you got from the herb woman.
You heard that where? And what business is it of yours?
Look. All right.
The
all
herb
good.
woman sent me.
Who is it? Gertrude? What does she want? What? Haven't we paid her enough?
I mean, y'all dropped a lot of cash, apparently. That ointment is quite dangerous.
That's not the point. The ointment's dangerous, and the herb woman doesn't want you getting up to anything foolish.
Thanks for the concern. But we're grown women. We're old enough to make our own choices. And what we do in the woods at night is no one's business but ours.
That sounds like a witch to me. That sounds like some witch business if I ever heard some. That's for sure. What I do in the woods at night is my own business? Alright. Only a witch would have business. Only a witch would go in the woods. Only a witch would be a woman. Alright. Go talk to the other one. Let's see if how this is going. Alright. Hello, I come in peace.
I've heard something about a magical ointment.
What? Who told you that? Was someone asking around?
Actually, I'm not interested. Might be of interest to the priest. The herb woman sent me.
Gertrude sent me.
And what did she say? Does she want to add something to the ointment?
No. She's worried about what you'll do with it. It's quite dangerous stuff.
It is. You could be burned at the stake for what you're doing. Better start talking or else. Try the soft approach. Let's go easy first, alright? They're grieving. Their plan comes from a place of genuine, you know, emotional weight. Not just some fuckery, right?
Witchcraft and sorcery never brought any good to anyone.
And praying has. For years I spit down on my knees, but where was God when that pack of humans came and slaughtered all the folk in Scarlets? I was with child. Did you know that? But the horror of it drove the child from my womb lifeless. If charms and spells won't help us, nothing will. We're doing no wrong. We go to the woods alone, at night, and we hurt no one. I won't say any more. You might twist it against us.
Damn,
What's up? You need some help?
No, I'm just kind of reeling from the facts she was spitting. Kind of... Yeah, it's kind of how the... Damn. You're like, what good is praying?
Anything
ever
else?
done? Yeah, they just list all this. It's like shit. Oh, man. Hello. Do we have a situation here, buddy? All right, carry on. All right, so this isn't going well. Go to the village women's meeting. Nice at dusk. Okay. Follow them, find out what they're doing. Interesting. Let's go talk to the herb woman, see if she wants to go back. The trail led from the herb woman straight to the women she sold the woman to. They wanted to smear themselves with it and invoke dark powers to rid the land of the humans. Is that what they wanted to do? See, over here, I'm thinking they want to just go talk to their loved ones or something, but nope. This is the plan. Basically, like, praying hasn't done anything. Let's look, if God's not going to get involved, then we might as well talk to Satan. Maybe he's available.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe that's he has an opening. Yikes. Yeah, cause see, I didn't know what they were gonna do, but after reading that, it's like, yeah, you know what? They will be straight to the stake. 100%. No trial needed. So I'm gonna go tell the herb woman about this shit. Be like, yo, are you gonna come? Are you gonna show up? Maybe not. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe the one lady who was suggesting that she show up, maybe she's just saying that. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Right, but now I'm kind of like, just in case, right? Let's see what happens. First thing she could say is no, but I would hope her guilt would have some leverage over her in all this. Hello. I'll catch you on my way back. We'll chat. All right. Hello.
Good health to you.
Great health to me. Nope, can't say anything. Never mind. Well, it was worth coming back anyway. It's all right. Other people will look up to you. Your charisma is increased by 5 for 10 minutes. That's cool. Let's see. Artemisia potion. A bitter herb liqueur that will put strength in your blood, but also bewilder your eyes with strange visions. Oh my. Your strength and warfare skills are increased by 5 for 10 minutes. The Bane potion. Consumption causes strong nausea and massive health losses, leading to death. Gradually depletes 110. Why? Why? Why would you do this? Causes strong nausea and massive health losses, leading to death. So this will just kill us. Why would we want that? That's an interesting one. I might have to learn more about why we would want that. But black feathers. Oh, black feathers from a blackbird, maybe a raven, maybe a chicken. Who knows? Cockerel potion. Restores energy, wakes you up, and keeps the drowsiness away. That's kind of cool. Increases energy by 20. I feel like that could be kind of neat. Dollmaker potion. Your muscles atrophy and you lose control of your limbs. Your entire body feels wooden and you can only move with great difficulty. Combat skills with weapons and without are reduced by 5 for 10 minutes and your stamina is lowered by 50%. You can't sprint. Can we make other people drink potions? Because I kind of think, like, why would we drink these? Ebrocation. Eases aches of bones and joints. Okay, no, this is a good one. Increases agility and defense by 5 points per 10 minutes. Oh, shit. Ooh, skill book on herbalism can only be read after achieving level 10. 400. That's a lot of money. We're not level 10. That is good to know. Hair of the dog. Make your mornings easier, but at what price? It cures you of drunkenness, prevents a hangover, and cures alcoholism. Charisma is reduced by 2 for 1 hour. Wow, she got a lot of stuff. Padfoot potion, increase your hearing and lighten your step. Ooh. Lockpicking, pickpocketing, and stealth increased by 5 for 10 minutes. That's actually pretty rad. Poison. Potion that poisons anyone who consumes it. See, that's the thing. Is like, there's gotta be something we can do with these. Increase the freshness of food by 50%. Keeps food fresh longer. Can turn rotten products into edible ones. Recipes. I like the 200. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. How much is the Padfoot one? 350. 898. If you want to put to rights the pretty choices of your life, all it takes is one mouthful and you could choose your perks anew. Where though? Procedure is irreversible and painful. Okay, so this is like resets our skill points. Okay. That's why it's so expensive. Dude, I mean, do we want to buy one of these? I feel like it would be good. It's just a lot of money. Okay, we can always come back. We can always come back. We still got a little bit before they end up going to the woods. But she's not actually interested in going. Okay, hold on. If we do... Damn. Collected that whole thing. That's crazy. We're so good at herbs. Whoa. See, this is why it was good to level it up early, because now we got this crazy ability to just snatch. It's good to keep leveling it up, too. I do want the recipes. I mean, I think right now it's just between, like, I want to buy armor. Not armor. Like, armor, yeah, but, like, also, like, decent clothes that don't make us look like we're, you know, fight for a fucking life every 2 seconds. And look, you know, nice, not torn up, not trashy. Not like we're living off the last... Every single dead person on the road is our next outfit change. Some class, Henry. Come on, damn it. And so as much as I do want to buy the potion recipes, I feel conflicted. Because I do want to go back. Right, I want to go back to Ratai and get some cool stuff. Okay, so this is the meeting spot's not even that far away. Okay. That works. Like if I pick all of these up, I could sell them to her. I imagine. Alright, we're encumbered. Right. Oh, reflex. Alright, let's go sell all this stuff. Alright. Not too bad. 47 dandelions. Crazy. Get 21. Gross. Beautiful.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Come on now. Look, these are artisanally collected. Come on, 20, come on, 26.
Satisfied?
Less.
$25.
No deal then.
Damn. How dare you not take my garbage.
Take care.
Alright, well, let's go do this again. 47 is a crazy amount of dandelions. Let's not lose all of it, okay? Let's not get rid of everything. Gotta keep our little buff. It's nice. Alright, we're gonna haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so
Okay, 23.
Since it's you,
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
You know what? Sure.
I'll go for that.
Look at that. Reputation gained, we evened it out. Oh, we haggled. You know, doing some haggling is good every now and then. Even if it's for plants. Nonsense. We're gonna make Henry a great haggler.
yeah.
It's a swamp. Okay. So theoretically, she's not really doing witchcraft, but she did kind of set them up with witchcraft, which is not great. That's not good. Yeah, it's actually pretty bad, you know? Hmm. Okay, so I think we gotta... What long distance arrows? Armor-wise. Armor-wise, we need stuff. We need better stuff. Put our hose on, put our gambeson. Let's see if we do... Our charisma 6. This actually goes down to 5 because it's an engagement ring, or like a meaningful ring. Hmm. It just gives such good head stats, right? It's hard to not want to use it in defense, but we just need some chainmail, which we don't have. Shoes, even though they're not benefiting, I'd rather have some shoes than no shoes. Okay, hold on. Torch away. What's going on here? Suspicious. Okay. Alright, well... Guess we'll... Oh, that goes straight to Tomberg. We're not gonna go with it, because that's gonna be... I'm gonna get caught up in every single place. We gotta stay focused. Right, we're waiting for the witches in the woods. Sorry, not witches. Not witches. Oh my god. Oh, that's right, stamina was out. Oh no, Pebbles. I'm so sorry. Are you stressed? Do I stress you out? Or did I trip? That was crazy. Well, that's the first time we've been flung off the horse. Damn. We gotta rest. We gotta go to bed. It's probably the right thing to do, actually. Make sure we're rested, you know, we're up for the task. Because we've got some time till dusk, and I'd rather rest and be good to go than just kind of wait like we did last time. Like last time, I didn't want to go rest and looking for Ginger. And I don't know if that was going to like cause an issue. I was being a little too like, well, if I rest, is it?
What's that?
It's gonna be a problem, but I guess that doesn't really, like gameplay wise, is a. I was just worried if a rest is treated differently than just waiting around.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Good day to you. No dice today. I'm doing a thing.
Hey,
Oh, hi. Sir.
God be with you.
And with you.
Can I sleep here?
All right. For how long?
A few nights? One night. One night.
Just the one night?
Sure, but let's see your coin first. These are harsh times.
2?
That's quite a lot. Can we discuss the price?
Asking an awful lot, my guy. I will give you 1.8.
Satisfied?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
1.9
You
it
all
is.
like it here. Like sleeping on a cloud it is. See you later.
God.
Okay. Alright, cool. Let's go take a rest. Till dusk. Right, specifically dusk. Not night, but dusk. I think that should be fine. Right, because it's just on the edge. I got worried. It's getting too close. All right. Here we go. And if they're not there yet, you know, it's all good. I'll just wait.
What's the hold up? Hey, ale here.
Oh shit, they're already there. Oh, Pebbles, we gotta go. They actively are on the move. That's actually kind of cool that it shows them moving. Pebbles.
Yeah.
We gotta go. Horsemanship leveled up. All right, look at us. Clearly, master horseman in making. Wait, do I want to, like, observe, or do I want to just, like, stay back? I came along too to watch what was happening from a distance. Alright, PB, stay here.
We're all here. We can set off.
Is it far?
Not at all. But we should put the ointment on now. It takes a while to start working.
Where exactly do you put it on?
Well, there. You know?
I feel shy.
So playing games with the devil is all right, but dabbing some ointment on your cunny is going too far.
Aye, well, don't peek for a bit. I'm not sure.
That's where
Don't
you're putting
worry.
it?
Plenty of women have tried it before us.
What if it does work? What if he does appear?
But that's what we want, isn't it? Let's go.
Oh my stars. I can't see anything, but that's okay. Okay, just close enough. Just making sure that they don't, like, you know, completely wreck themselves. Because they clearly didn't check themselves before. Henry's such a good guy. Man, it's not going to be a good look. Okay. For them, I mean, it probably also wouldn't look too good for us. Like, we're out here just kind of crouching and following behind them. And if we were a worse person, we would just be like, witch. They made us do this. They made us follow behind them, crawling. Works every time. Yeah, we were going quite the ways out here, huh? I would just say, like, oh, plenty of women have done this before. Right? Use this ointment, it's fine. Is that true? Is that what was part of the sales pitch? Oh, that's some like glowing fog. This seems ominous, right? Is it a lake? Is it a pond? Bioluminescence? Satan? Follow the women to the woods. Oh, no, it's just a fire. Watch the women from a distance,
We're
but
here.
don't interfere.
We all know what to do, don't we?
I'm not altogether.
I hear someone coming. Who's there? Is it you, Kuta?
No, I'm still over here.
What's going on here?
Welcome, Prince of Darkness. And make yourself at home.
What would you like us to do? We will fulfill your every wish if you fulfill ours.
God damn it, I got too close. I was hoping to get close enough to see, like, what they were talking about.
Prince of Darkness? What in God's name are you babbling about?
Why are you testing us?
Testing you? Jesus Christ, what have you been smearing on yourselves?
A magic ointment from the herb woman? We are ready to pleasure you, Lord. In return, all we ask is that you rid us of the humans. And if you won't rid us of them, then help us get away from here. Give us riches, so we can start a new life in the city.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I'll be giving you anything you ask. I shan't be fulfilling your wishes. Oh God, what are the odds? I shouldn't. Man, this is what I get for trying to get closer. I was like, I want to get close, but not that close. I got a little too close, and now we're Satan. God, I hate when that happens. I'll give you anything you ask. Though I will say, this is pretty funny. I'll give you anything you ask.
I'll give you anything you ask.
Just don't poison yourself.
I knew it. Thank you, my lord.
In return, you'll have to... Shit. I feel very weird.
What? Oh no. Oh no, they're smearing it on us.
Oh, that ointment. You smeared the ointment on me.
Oh no. Oh, we're
Fear
tripping.
not, my lord, nothing will happen to you. It's all part of the ceremony.
Shit.
Oh no.
What the fuck? What did you do to me?
Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh god, we're gonna be seeing some shit.
Are you quite well after your long journey?
Huh? Long journey? What?
From the gates of hell to here. When will you take care of the humans? And why don't you have horns and hooves and a goat's tail, like the priest said?
It's exaggeration for, for special occasions. Yeah. Oh my god, this is, you know what? Honestly, this is the better way. This feels like the best way to have done this. I'm glad I didn't observe. Though accidentally. I flew in on a tree branch. Why are you a horse and why are you talking? I only wear the horns for special occasions. This is fucking good. God damn it, she's a fucking talking horse. I only wear the horns for special occasions.
I got rid of my horns and hooves along the way, and I keep my tail in my breeches. I only get it out for special occasions.
I hope there'll be one soon enough.
There just might be. I flew in on a tree branch.
I flew in on a tree branch. It took no time at all.
Flying on a branch? Will you teach us how to do that too? We are your maid servants now. We'll do anything you wish.
Oh damn, that was it. I'm beginning to feel, well, no, because their goal is all based in grief because of the humans, right? At the end of the day, that is the root of their issue, because the humans have caused them all the pain that they sought to relieve. And so they lied, it seems. They very much lied. Telling the herb woman, oh, well, I just want to commune with the dead. I want to be able to speak to, you know, put in a good word with God, hopefully, and get him up there. It's like, that's not what this is. They're like, no, we're trying to talk to Satan so that he can kill the humans. Why are you a horse and why are you talking?
How come you're a talking mare?
What mare? Does your sight deceive you? I'm Vera, and I turn many a young man's head in Uzhitz.
I fucking bet you do.
Actually, I wanted something else.
Pig.
What's that, oh Lord?
Will you serve me and do all I tell you to?
Oh, yes, our Lord of Hellfire. We'll do whatever you want. Just rid us of those wretched humans. Which one will you take first?
Me! Take me!
No, me.
Shut the fuck up. No, it's a fucking chicken. It's a goddamn chicken. Oh my god. We'll do whatever you want. Which one will you take first? Oh no. And what about the third one? Why doesn't she speak up? This is fucking wild. What about the third one? Why doesn't she speak up?
And what about the other one? Why doesn't she speak up?
Cooter, you chicken! Speak up!
Okay. Alright. Alright. This is amazing. This is fucking funny. Holy shit. The mayor, the sound of the chick. I want you, chick. I want you, mayor. She's... I don't know. That's a hard decision. Okay, what would Satan do? Right, we gotta think about this. I think the mayor. I think the mayor would...
I want you, Mayor. Vera.
I knew it. Come on. Come closer to me.
Cavort with the women. These are some fucking quests, man. Holy shit.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Man, I even rested too, but not enough apparently. Hold on, we gotta... Need some honey, get our stamina up. Horse. Yo, lockpick the chicken? Why can I lockpick the chicken? You never know if you don't try to lockpick a chicken. I feel like I'm understandably confused. Cavort.
That was tough. Oh, but I'm all dizzy again.
What is wrong with you? Is something going to come of it or not?
I need to sleep.
Bugger sleep! What was that? What is it?
Ooh.
Someone coming!
Cavort. Oh god, not the... Oh, jeez, not the... Okay, okay. You aren't real. Okay, okay, okay.
Well landed.
Oh god, okay, hold on. There's two of you. Jeez. Oh god. Damn it.
Curse it!
Oh. You're already in a different country. What? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What the fuck is this? What were they? What was happening? What the fuck? They couldn't have been real, right? Those weren't real. That wasn't real. Was that real? We cavorted.
Fuck happened here? Shit! Oh my god. These were no demons, just flesh and blood woodcutters. I'll never be able to explain this to anyone. That fucking ointment. Damn that old hag. Now what?
Brother, what the fuck you mean now what? What do you mean now what? Oh, I'm not bleeding. I'm just like mentally done. Holy shit. No, hold on. This says bandit. This says bandit. All right. That's different. Okay. I feel less conflicted now that it said bandit. Holy hell. Good lord. Tell the parish priest what happened. Good lord. After I got involved in the Sabbath, the women pounced on me and smeared the ointment on me. So I very soon joined them in their diabolical trip. The whole world changed before my eyes. The last thing I remember is that the women wanted me to cavort with them. But then came a rude awakening. Some woodcutters burst into the clearing and wanted to kill the women. I woke as if from a bad dream on the spot where the devil was being invoked yesterday. The dead bodies of the woodcutters. Should tell Priest Parish. That's probably a good idea. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here. I guess it's just pretty clear. We're having a bad time. And I'm hungry. And we're hungry. It is hard to see the blood in my eyes. I guess is there any not really a way to fix this, right? Because it's not like it affects just our we're just fucked up. Like that's just what it is. Hear my heart in my ears. Okay. Well, this has certainly been a fucking time. I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, and then we got there, and they're like, "Oh, Satan, Prince of Darkness." In exchange for ridding the world and the land of the humans, or giving us enough money to leave, we will lay with you. Whatever you wish. And in a way, they did pledge themselves to us, so I wonder if they remember. Feeling all right? Not at all. I figured I'd jump over that fence and die. Alright, got this red. It's red tinted. That's probably our devil sight. That's what it is. Okay, it's just the blood. Alright. It's like, God, is that on fire? Is that on fire? Where's this? Is smoke? Okay. Alright, we're almost there. I mean, in a way, I don't think he's gonna be that mad. It was an accident. I accidentally did this. Wait. Father. Hello. Is there... Mm-mm. Alright, so... we might actually have to... might have to wait a little bit. Right, because it's like... It's almost morning. It's 4 a.m. You know what? I think this is a good opportunity. Let's just go sleep it off. I think that's a good idea. There we go. There it is. Hey, Lumiere. Do we have to purchase another night? Okay, doesn't seem so. Our one day is not up yet. Okay, never mind, I guess. Fuck me. Alright. Wow, that's gonna get... I don't think we need to sleep that long. Yeah, let's just do 4 hours. I think 4 hours is good. It's a good round number of time. What are we gonna say? Oh, Father, don't worry. Like, you know, in a way it was witchcraft. However, she was not a witch, really, but they then performed something that was witchly. Because they were all in. They were all in. They said God isn't listening. I'm gonna go with somebody else. Not an oops, I talked to Satan. Oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna... It's mostly I'm worried about time. And we are in desperate need of a good, solid rest.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
Starting to get hungry indeed. And now we're feeling okay. Alright. Alright, so let's go talk to him real quick. And then, if possible afterwards, we'll go for like a full sleep. Oh, sorry to interrupt. I know how to wield a sword. I know how to wield a sword.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practice with a stick. Reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Alright, I know something about the witchcraft in Uzhitz.
I found out more about the Uzhitz witchcraft.
Pray, do tell.
The women have got hold of some magic lotion from the herb woman, and they're using it to summon the devil.
For the love of heaven.
I followed them to where they held their Sabbath. They summoned the devil, danced around a fire.
Oh my God, what else?
The women were completely out of their minds from that ointment. Then some woodcutters stormed in. They wanted to put a stop to the witches' Sabbath.
Good God. And what happened?
I had to kill the woodcutters to save those women from them.
For Christ's sake! How could you? Such needless slaughter! Those men meant well. Was there no other way to stop the bloodshed?
The woodcutters were beside themselves with rage, baying for the women's blood. There was no reasoning with them.
There must have been another way.
Look, brother, father, I wish there could have been. And I mean, to be fair, they look like bandits afterwards, but that's not the point. I couldn't. I did all that was in my power. I did all that was in my power.
I did everything I could.
The good Lord observes your deeds. Pray for the souls of those unfortunate Christians. Pray, because you have blood on your hands. At least you see where dancing with the devil can take you. Pray for their loved ones and for your soul and mine, because we share the blame. And now please, go. Leave me alone to pray. Take care.
Oh boy, we learned about witchcraft. I mean, that does suck, right? Like, they came in and if they were going at them, and to be fair, right, even if we weren't there, you're looking at 3 women performing what is essentially witchcraft, shouting about, Lord of Darkness, take us, all the talking all the witchly things out there in the woods. And if they saw that happening, they were probably like, oh, we gotta stop that. No. Right, but they can't just let them get killed like that. Witchcraft in the Checklands, any practices, especially by women, connected with magic that were intended to harm rather than help were regarded as witchcraft. In the early Middle Ages, witchcraft was differentiated into white magic, beneficial associated with healing, and black magic. Curses, hexes, and abuse of magic for inquisitus purposes. Magic encompassed divination, necromancy, alchemy, herbalism, entrenched pagan customs and rituals, which had originally constituted an integral part of medieval society. By the end of the 15th century, efforts to eradicate witchcraft culminated in senseless witch hunts and persecution of anyone involved with magic. Persecutions peaked around the end of the 16th century, when hundreds of people fell victim to the zeal of the witch hunters. Many superstitions and half-truths have arisen concerning witchcraft, as well as the Inquisition, though only a few are grounded in truth. Although many were convinced and condemned during the period, most of those accused of heresy or witchcraft got off unscathed. On the contrary, it was often those who had denounced them with acquisitive intent, and those accusations proved to be false, who were punished. More people fell prey to lynch mobs and fanatical self-proclaimed inquisitors than to institutionalized witch burnings. That's... damn. Right, because that, I mean, I'm no witch, but this is certainly what, because I know, like, the most I know about, it's like the Salem witch trials, like that era. Learning that in school is pretty interesting. But yeah, this is... See, that's really interesting. Many were convicted and condemned during the period. Most of those accused of heresy or witchcraft got off unscathed. So majority of the people that got accused of witchcraft, heresy and such, basically were just kind of like let off. Nothing actually happened to them. On the contrary, it was often those who had denounced them, and then their accusations against those people were false. Those people ended up being punished. Right? If I'm interpreting this correctly, the way that it's worded, right? Basically, they punished the people who were making false claims. More people fell prey to lynch mobs and fanatical self-proclaimed inquisitors than to institutionalized witch burnings. Yeah, that's the way it fucking goes. Alright, thanks, Father.
Jesus Christ be praised. Take care now.
That was alright. So we played with the devil. We certainly did. We certainly fucking did. So we have water around here? I gotta take a bath. A little messy. A little dirty. Hmm. Alright, not looking great. Oh. There we go. Okay, is this now? Yeah, okay, cool.
Good day to you.
I feel like I should have just paid for a few days. I figured it wasn't gonna...
Take care now.
I figured we would have been fine. I guess not. Okay. Oh. Oh, there you are. You were in the tavern too. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to rest. But we gotta rest, we gotta charge up, we gotta be good to go. And on top of that, we also gotta sell some things. Because we have too much stuff now. We're weighed down. You know what? It's probably better they took his body down because he doesn't need to be up there. Not really, but can we read this? I guess not. No, I'll save. Okay. Go take a sleep. We haven't been well rested. It's been a crazy couple days. Do a full 8 hours, full night of sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna go around. We're gonna sell some things. We're gonna maybe buy some things. Who knows? We're gonna sort through what we even picked up, which it wasn't anything too crazy, right? But they seemed like pretty nice condition. If anything, we could sell a bunch of stuff and buy some... Maybe buy some herbalism books. Some alchemy books. Almost. Okay, it doesn't feel too bad. Doesn't feel too bad. I know, like, we could do a little bit better. We could do a little bit better, but we got lockpicks. Yeah, we got like the gray tunic here, which helps us like kind of blend in more. It's not as defensive, but it is. Oh. Yeah, this like completely takes away our body armor. But it's not all about that. Sometimes we need to look nice. Because we do that. Do this. This ups our visibility. It's better to have this, stat-wise. But I think this is okay for right now. I think it is. Let's do. You slept too long already. Okay. Great. Eat. Alright, out and about. So where are we gonna do? Right, we're basically done here in Uzhitz for now. And I say done as in very, very much. We completed the side quest. So now we gotta go to Neuhof. Because sticking with my original plan, we go down to Neuhof, we check in with Sir Bernard, Sir Radzig, see if they have anything to say at all. Then we swoop down here, back to Ratai. Maybe we do some training, maybe we buy some stuff, maybe we join the tournament, right? And then I think it might be a nice time to go see Teresa. I think that'd be fun. Could be nice. And then we head up to find Riki. I think that's the plan. This for good reasons, right? I liked this quest. I thought it was pretty cool. So next episode we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna do all those. And I am excited. So we're gonna try to have more episodes out per week by kind of condensing them to be maybe a little bit shorter than normal. Shorter than I normally would want them to be. But also with the wiggle room to, like, if a quest goes on longer, we'll do it, but I'm not going to cut it off in the middle of doing something. That's not very fun. That doesn't feel good for you guys. And it doesn't feel good for me either. Right, but in order to stay consistent, kind of keep the flow of the game going, right? That's the plan. Mostly to be able to deliver more videos to you guys more consistently instead of just like one a week, because that's not fun. It's not as fun. Not as fun. Especially because I want to do so much more of this game. So, let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments in our wild time. And thank you so much for watching. For real, more Kingdom Come Deliverance soon. For real. See you then. Bye-bye.